What's up? I'm just going to be going through, redoing some training bats. Boom. Switch over to multi-stream. Oh, that was stupid. There we go. So, I'm just going to be going through, showing you guys how to work a training bat. So this is a youth bat. Right now I'm trying to make my own. I'm going to try and make my own driveline, axe, overload, underload bats. And so when we're going through, I'm going to show you guys how I kind of make those. These are just some old bats that I had laying around. Some have been donated from some clients. Also, I mean, like there's Played Again Sports and a few other places where you can get some youth bats that are used. Don't even always have to be youth bats. I have the same things I do for my high school guys. I just use high school bats. So anybody can do this. Let's get some lead tape from Amazon for like golf clubs and stuff like that. And so as you guys see, all of my bats have Voot grips on them. Voot grips is my favorite grip that I use. They're on all of my training bats. I also have a discount code for them. I highly suggest Voot grips. Highly suggest Voot grips. You guys, like I said, there's a discount code. So if you guys go to their website, RBI Baseball, you guys will get 15% off if you guys use my discount. Sometimes they'll do some more higher like discount, stuff like that. So check them out, see what they got going on and stuff like that. Yeah, so I only use Voot grips on my training bats. That's what we have for all of our bats here at the facility. I was using Voot grips for years before I have become kind of partnered up with them. So now this was my end-loaded bat, so I did already have tape on it, but I'm actually going to make this my kind of even. So we'll put a little tape on the end, and then we're going to put a good amount of tape on the handle. I want these to be heavier than what they're like labeled as, but don't necessarily want them to be unrealistic. And so I have some old lead tape that I took off from some of these. So we're gonna put these back on. And then I also have more lead tape that I've got. But I finally got some athletic tape in the mail yesterday, so we'll be able to use the athletic tape to kind of help keep this on. I've had a couple of times, or not a couple of times, I've had one time where it actually, the like added weight came off of the bat. And it was this bat. I did kind of multiple like layers, and the part that came off was the end layer. We had one of our high school guys who swings the bat higher than average for his age, and I was having them use the youth bat set just because of the practice that we were having. And like I said, so this dude has above average bat speed, and so he's generally like really early a lot of the time. And so instead of having him go all the way over and grab the high school bat, I was like, hey, like you'll be fine. Just use this one. And then like his fifth swing, he swung it off. So you guys are seeing Strider. What's up, Buckaroos? So put a nice like roll of lead tape on the barrel. I'm gonna take athletic tape and I'm gonna put the entire roll around it. And so that way, I'm not going to push down the part of the athletic tape on the barrel. I'm going to first put it on the lead tape. And then I'm going to squish down the sides. So I want to make sure that it's on firm on the lead tape, and then we'll secure it down on the side. So went around just 1.5 times, make sure all of it, like I said, I'm gonna go around the lead tape and make sure that that's on tight. And after that, now I'm gonna go through and make sure it's on the rest of the bat. Boom, we got that. Now, just for a little extra protection, I'm gonna go over the top. Boom. Over the top like that. Is this like baseball ASMR? With the athletic tape? And then I'm gonna go one more time around. And this time, I'm gonna go mostly on the bat. Squish that guy down, and I'll go around the end of the bat again one more time, and that'll be it for that end. And so we're gonna make a barrel loaded, we're gonna make a handle loaded, and then we'll make almost like an even barrel. So if you guys have some extra bats just laying around and you guys want to make some training bats, some overload, some underload, there we go, there's that. Let's turn this guy on. Does that help out? Maybe not with this, but a little bit with me. Hello. Hi. So we got the barrel of that guy. We just need a little bit. This is already a pretty end-loaded bat to begin with. So now we're gonna go through and we're gonna put some all the way down. We're probably gonna double it up just because of how much the barrel is end-loaded, just to try and even it up. Ah. Spilled some stuff. Spilling some water over here. All right, so now I'm gonna go through. Actually, really quick, before I put this guy down, I have some little tiny ones that I did for the handle of another one. So let's put these little guys on. When we're doing this, we're actually gonna go underneath the handle. So we don't want to like rearrange how the player will like grip the bat. And so I put one underneath like that and making sure it's under the knob rather than on the outside of the knob. And then so I've got one on this side. I'm going to put one on this side. Alrighty, so we got one on this side, one on this side. So now we're going to kind of make a box. Sorry, got some water that I spilled just a little bit. All right, let's see. Do we have any more of those little short guys? Should. It's a full guy, full guy, full guy. Yep. This one's a little bit bigger, so we'll finish that box that we're kind of making. You're going to want to try and form it, like I said earlier, as much around the current knob as possible. You don't want to like reinvent what the knob feels like. We want the bats to be as identical to their regular bat as possible, but then with having the extra weight. Now we'll get one more piece somewhere. And yes, all of these boot grips are being repurposed, not opening new ones. These boot grips are awesome to be able to take off and redo and all of that good stuff. So don't know where. Another like little guy somewhere. Got that one, that one, that one. Ugh. Once I get these training bats, I'm gonna play a little show. And let's cut this guy. We're gonna kind of essentially just take that guy. Now from there, we're gonna start adding some tape to it. We're gonna start adding more of the lead tape, more on the handle. Take this guy. We're gonna start to add that little slight kind of horizontal, or not horizontal, like 45 angle on it. And we're gonna go all the way down the length of this guy. Make sure you're pulling tight. You don't want to have any wrinkles or anything on the under layer. Because once you get to the athletic tape, then it's going to be even more difficult to make sure that you have like a nice firm grip. Like I said, you want this to be as identical to the regular bat as possible. You don't want to necessarily have them pick it up and have it feel different. Obviously, it's going to be different size and stuff, but we don't want it to, essentially be a foreign object. We still want it to be a bat. So, got the lead tape around the handle, down this guy, okay? On this one, we're gonna put the orange grip back on it. And this is how I tape boot grips. I want it to, when it's in the rack, bag, whatever it is, I want the boot grip to be straight up. And so I think that's actually backwards of how it's supposed to go. But, one sec, I'm gonna put some athletic tape around the handle, around the knob. Just a little bit, I'm gonna make a little half roll. Do I want a half roll? Yeah, we'll do a half roll. We'll kind of go over the top a little bit, kind of like what we did on the barrel. Boom, like that. I'm gonna go across the other way. And this is gonna be underneath the tape that we're about to put down. Just like the lead tape, you want this athletic tape to lay on the underneath side of the bat. So that way there's any extra wrinkles or anything like that. Less wrinkles the better. Now, I'm gonna come with the other side of the half roll that I made. I'll finish the crossing pattern. Now we're back to a full roll. There we go. From there, we're gonna do another little half roll. This one's gonna be, we're gonna double it up, but we're gonna go all the way around the knob. Oh shoot, missed my cut. And we'll go with the other side. And we'll actually, let's leave that as a split roll. Won't be the worst thing in the world. All right, now time to redo this boot grip. I kind of pull on it a little bit. I'm just not realizing, not even in frame. I kind of tug on it just a little bit, and then I overlap. I'm not good with measurements, but I overlap probably, I don't know, a fifth of the bat, or fifth of the grip, over top the other one. If it's a brand new grip, the logo will still be on there, and I want to have the part that's laying flat down on top of the bat. So a little bit of the top and a little bit of the bottom is going to be overlapped. A little bit of the top is on the top end, and on the bottom side, that's going to be on the underneath. You want the wording to be in between those two little overlaps. That's how I personally do it. I've been asked to personally wrap a lot of my clients' bats, so I would like to think I have somewhat of an idea of what I'm doing, but boom, there we go. Let's see. Probably want to. I'm gonna want to put a little bit more lead tape on this. Yeah. So I'm gonna unwrap the V grip again. This is gonna be like the 4th time it's getting put on. We're gonna just add a little bit more grip into the, or a little bit more lead tape into the grip. See this guy, we're just gonna add a little bit, not too much. Again, we're adding that slight kind of diagonal, horizontal 45 angle to it. Trying to find where the height is I need to have this thingy at. There we go. Where are my scissors? Here they are. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of athletic tape on that. That way it stays down, but we're not gonna wrap it with athletic tape. I wanna make it thicker than it needs to be. All right, let's try this again. Okay, yeah, you can see that. Things like that. It's raining. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Boom. So I want this to end up feeling like just a regular bat that's just a little bit heavier than what they're used to. I said, baby, it's 3 a.m. I must get lonely. Bring it all the way around. And boom. Voila. Okay, so boom. Alrighty. And then this guy's going to be the handle loaded. So when we do that one, I think this is the handle. Yes. Yes, this is the handle loaded. Okay. So we're going to essentially add as much grip to this as humanly possible. Unwrap this. We're just gonna flip it around because that's how this one was pre-done. So the grip is already kind of formed to it a little bit more. Oh, found that little guy I was looking for a little bit ago on the handle. We'll actually be able to use that in this. And we'll save that. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You buck it up now, wait till you get older. I'm pushing this up to the knob. So I'm essentially just going to extend the knob. Brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. She's everything you want. Or is that other? There it is. He's everything you want. I think that's all of the lead tape that I've got right here. Grab that. Let's go this guy. ASMR. Now we have the underload handle. Now we just got to make the end loaded. This one's going to be nice and fun. We're pretty much going to use the rest of this lead tape. See if I have any more. I want this thing to be hefty. That's all my lead tape that I've got. So we're gonna order some more and we'll finish. Well, that's actually not too bad. And then we can finish this guy another time. I'm gonna do the where I kind of tape it over first, so that way I can use some of the athletic tape, the whole roll split. Oh, I did take that off. Okay. This is kind of a waste guy. Boom, there we go. So now we're gonna go all the way around it again, like we did the first one. There we go. Now let's do the handle. One sec, I'm gonna put leg tape over the knob. I'm doing this so that way I can write on the knob. Boom. And we have our end load. All right. Thank you guys for joining me on that journey. We're going to transition into little MLB The Show. I'm going to take a little small break. And yeah, go from there.
Distracted driving is more than disturbing. It's dangerous. 42 crashes a day involve Colorado distracted drivers. Drop the distraction. A message from the Colorado Department of Transportation.
Took a ride. Bum. Just going to wrap this up as a regular bat. $23. Here we go. Thank you.